Hey everybody, Hosh here, and you're tuning into another Killer Bee Guy adventure with Reed Booth and the Killer Bee Guy and his team. Now we are up in Benson, and we've got bees in this church behind me. You're watching a 360-degree video. You're the camera person. So if you're on your phone, you can turn your phone. That's going to change your picture. But also you can use your fingers to swipe left, swipe right, up, down, etc. to get what you need to see. You can look at anything. Focus on the bee action, though. That's what I'd recommend. If you are using a desktop or laptop, use your cursor to do the same, navigate around. Finally, if you've got a VR headset, put it on and buckle up. It's Killer Bee time. Now, resolution. Typically, these 360 videos, they take up a lot of broadband, and so you want to make sure that you've got the highest resolution setting that you can to watch the action. We upload in 4K, so it's pretty high res. Not everybody's connection can handle that, so get the highest resolution you can and enjoy. If your picture's blurry or otherwise, it's on you. If you're stuck staring at a wall, it's on you. Just saying, because we're getting everything all at once. Anyway, thanks for being with us. Here we go.
All right, we love you, Kiki. I hope you're watching. All right, I'm going to wait for Hosh to come back. He just did a tutorial with the 360. We film in 360.
Yeah, I saw that.
360 degrees. So Hosh does a tutorial with it because it's kind of new tech and nobody knows how to use indoor plumbing apparently. Anyway, it's a new thing. So
TMI.
So anyway, Killer Bee Nation, I have something to read from Kiki. I wish I would. I was hoping I would never ever have to read this. All right, because Kiki and I are in touch, as you guys know. And this is from our beloved Kiki up in Minneapolis. This is from her. I hate to deliver this news. I've been in the hospital since the second week in January. I fell answering the door. I fell 5 times. No broken bones, but they redid my blood work. Bad news is they don't see me getting out of the hospital. Last fall, my hemoglobin was in the 40s. Today it's below 1. My legs are so weak they won't hold me up. I'm not allowed. I'm preparing to die here in the hospital. They are saying a couple of weeks. Damn it, Kiki, we love you. I want to thank you for being such a wonderful friend. Damn it. I look forward to each day to what the latest KBN news would bring. I'm so glad you like your MetaQuest. I know we'll see each other in the future. We love you, Kiki. We love you. I hope you get to watch this. You made it to your birthday last summer, and you made it to my birthday a couple of weeks ago. So good on you. Safe travels, my dear. All right. Let's get on with some bees, you guys. Let's go show everybody where these bees are. We have an endoscope. We might have to go inside and drill a hole, do exploratory. We know where the hole is, but we have no idea where the bees are. So let's go take a look at this, guys. And I want to pull the truck over there so it's closer because we got the ladders and all that.
Okay.
So there it is. That's and we have no idea. Is that a bee hanging on in there? No, they're in all hunkered down, you know. People don't realize that even in this cold weather like this, by bunching up in the middle and drinking coffee and watching movies, they can keep it warm in the middle of that hive. They can keep it at 65 degrees Fahrenheit by vibrating actually and eating honey. So I'm gonna pull the truck over. We'll get a couple ladders up there, stick our endoscope in, and see what the hell's going on.
Right on.
What do you think there, Lois?
Yeah, not much to see right now.
No, there's not.
Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, these are killer bees. We're killer bee exterminators. And you say, well, how do you know they're killer bees? 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona are Africanized, aka killer bees. And it's been that way here since 1998 when the labs in Tucson wrote and said, stop sending samples. Be Americas were sending samples from all over the states, thousands and thousands of bees they were sending in. They said, stop sending the samples. It's over. The Africanized are here to stay. They've won. They have dominated, you know, the bees here. Basically, most people don't know this, but honeybees are invasive to the Americas in general. If they're feral, they're invasive. If they're kept, well, they're livestock. But they didn't evolve here. And these killer bees, created in Brazil in 1957, when they crossbred African queen bees with European drones, they're the better bee. They're real sturdy, they're real strong. They dig in and they don't give up. They can live where it's cold, they can live where it's hot, they don't get sick. They're very tough. They produce twice as much honey. Yeah.
And money.
They have money too, but they produce twice as much honey, but they are deadly. They kill people. They killed 3 people in Cochise County last summer. They kill livestock. They're an existential threat to our 4,000 species of native bees, bees that did evolve alongside and are grown to deal with our ecosystems in the U.S. Things like bumblebees, mason bees, hoverflies, all of these kinds of things. Like I said, 4,000 of species that are endemic to the Americas. They compete with them for resources. They inbreed our native plants, and they're just mean as hell. And they're up there in this soffit, and we're going to get rid of them. Now today it's cold, so they're inside. They're hunkered down in there. But you better believe when it gets warm, they're a threat to this congregation. Every time people are here, whether they're parked in that parking lot or whatever they're doing, they're at risk. These bees, and who knows what's going to set them off? They're gonna blow up and make a problem. Rita, do we need that ladder for this one, or you want to go with this one?
Well, we'll put the small one up to begin with and see if it's going to suffice.
Yeah.
And if it will, it will.
Anyway, we exterminate every hive we find. We've no quarter for these things.
Now, did you tell them about our viral thing going on and all that?
No.
I think we're going to need that other ladder too. That's kind of like the
I could stand like that.
you can. Oh, yeah. Well, Lois can use that for filming.
Yeah, I'll grab the other one.
So, this happens every time that we have any video that goes viral or anything. Thank you. And what's it? At 1.2 million or something?
At this point on Facebook, yeah.
So we have a vid that just on Facebook has gone to 1.2 million in 24 hours. We have a lot of new eyes on the subject and a lot of new eyes on what we do, and a shitload of comments and the same questions over and over again. So I know it's windy right now, so I hope you can hear me, but we're going to be explaining what we're doing and why we're doing it. All right. Yes, we're killing these honeybees. Honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. They don't belong here. And Africanized honeybees are a deadly invasive species. We need our native pollinators. That's what we need. We are very pro-native pollinators. So I'm just going to try to answer as many questions as I can because we get the same questions over and over again because people have got Winnie the Pooh brain. All right, everybody's all in love with honeybees, but it's just Winnie the Pooh. So, no, they're invasive here. They belong in Asia, Africa, and Europe. They don't belong here. So we're going to continue talking about this as we. I'm going to get my flashlight. We're going to see what the hell's going on, but I'm not doing it without my net on, everybody. Holy crap! This kind of weather, I'll be shocked if we see a bee.
Right?
We should make sure that Monique is bundled up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if they do light up.
Show me what to do.
You bet. I'll take care of you.
Lois, are you tucked in?
I will be.
Here,
I'll
Lois,
wait
could
till you
you
tuck in and then you can take
maybe
this.
keep a finger on that so I don't want it to blow over.
There you go, Lois. Everybody loves to see you get tucked in anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. All fine.
I got all my hoods on
What?
today.
My goodness, she's got her winter wear on. It is so cold, everybody. All right. Oh, my goodness, you've done this before.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, by golly, that's right now. All right, there she goes. All right, how we doing with Monique? Boy, what a beautiful blue sky. I feel like we're on the tundra.
It's very beautiful.
My goodness, it's so cold. Ooh. great fear is of ripping the suit because they will find it. There, you want to hold this and I'll hold it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. There you go. Yeah, we got some Velcro. And you're in.
Thank you.
I said you're in.
Nuts in this weather. It's still below freezing.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Yeah,
It's got to be freezing.
This is
Okay, here we go.
This is
The other woman is
ridiculous.
Monique. She's doing a story for the Current.
Okay, you little monsters. Where there's comb right there.
Yeah.
I think we're doing it from here.
Okay.
Here, hand me that, and then I'll have Lois get up here.
Yeah.
So everybody see that comb in there? Yeah, there's plenty of comb. I'm gonna have to get up on the other side and look this way, but it definitely.
You're not going to need the endoscope read.
No.
Okay.
No. In fact, here. You want to set that down? Thank you. You can climb up here and take a look. Or have Horseshoe or somebody, but
I
anyway,
could,
you can hear it. Here you go, Horseshoe.
Can you
Take a look.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
If you can, look back toward you.
Yep. So the only question is,
See it?
they're in this, they're in here.
Right. Now what I got to do though is look on the other side going your way. Because it's very hard to see.
Because that's where a lot of the staining looks like. This is it.
Oh yeah, it goes. Hey, there is no stud. We can.
What?
Okay. Where's our reverend going? What's our reverend doing over there?
He's shooting the dog.
He's being irreverent. Get it? Anyway, at this point in time, I'm not worried about anything. But shoot. But I'm trying to ascertain that. Oh, there's a bee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There was drywall inside. Oh, there's a shitload of bees. Yeah, this is a full-on hive, Killer Bee Nation.
The question is,
Nope.
I think they're all on this side.
No.
There's a solid
There's no
stud there.
stud here.
No?
This is just all screwed to each other.
Okay.
These are just screwed to each other.
Well, that makes sense.
I'm just afraid. I'm still kind of leaning toward going in with a spade bit. Even though it's right here.
I'll grab one.
Yeah. You know what, Coach? What? Construction on this damn thing is everywhere. I just can't see enough. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a spade bit and explore. Sorry. I mean, this would be the easiest access, but I don't like to access it from the outside. You know that. I'd rather go drywall inside. So let's get a spade bit. I'm sure that we have one. So we're going for a carnival ride with the 360. I get smushed up.
It's okay. Lois, could you kind of babysit that thing? Well, I'll grab for you. Just blow it over with the lid. Yeah, hop in and warmer in there. We're going to go inside right now and do a spade bit. There's a bunch of them in there. I can see a pile of them. You can see the comb and everything.
You're getting some birthday love, Hosh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hosh says thanks.
I'm 48 now. So there's that.
Right away what's going on in that nursery. So, all right, Killer Bee Nation. What do you think there, Lois?
Well, you know, I'm just waiting for you guys to do some work.
Let's go inside. What do you
Are
say?
we're going inside?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta take care of this so it doesn't blow.
All right, I got this. Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going back inside to see if we can do the job from the inside.
Yeah, we just aren't sure. Exploratory. We're just gonna cover all the bases, Killer Bee Nation. That's all we're doing. Good Lord, it might be warmer in there too, huh?
We're in Benson, Arizona.
Yeah, we're outside of Benson. Between Benson and...
Thy rod and thy staff.
Thank you. Well, okay. No, me. All right, Killer Bee Nation. Let's see what the hell's going on here. Well, you can reach up there and just do one pretty much up in the corner, huh?
Yeah, I guess I can. Right up here.
Yep. Yeah, right there. That'll tell us, because that's right where they were. Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Do you need a little step ladder?
I may. Hold on, this thing's
Right, I'm gonna
jammed
go out
up.
and get that little step ladder.
I can get a 6-foot ladder in here if you want.
I can just stand on this stool, too.
Careful.
I'm okay with this.
All right.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That looks like a sturdy stool.
I'll be up there. It is. It was built for children.
Did you hear that, Pastor? he said it's a sturdy stool. Hosh has kids, right? And she said it looks like a pretty sturdy stool. He said it is. It's built for children. So this is going to tell us if we have. Did you got insulation?
Can't tell yet. Hold on.
There should be some in there.
Because then we're definitely doing it from the outside.
Well, should we?
Here's the flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if you can even just. There's got to be. Yep. Got to be insulation in there.
Yeah.
I can see
Well,
it.
if there's bees, they'll come flying. But
Yeah, see, that's the thing with the bright light on it like that. If they were there, they would be crawling out of that hole to find out what their new back door was.
Let's see.
what I'll tell you is, I don't feel anything.
Yeah, well, that's your personal life, and we don't need to know about that.
I feel like the little Dutch boy. Breathe.
He feels like the little Dutch boy. He's gonna stop the flow.
I'm keeping the bees.
Okay, we'll come back in a week, Hosh, then. By golly, thanks for working with us there. I feel like the little.
And for anyone who has any questions, I am in fact Dutch.
Oh yeah.
It's instinctive. It's in the blood. It's in the DNA.
Wait, you don't feel insulation or nothing?
No.
Let's do it from outside.
Yep.
Yeah, if the bees had started coming out of that little hole there, especially with that bright light, then I'd be more inclined to make the mess in here. But honestly, with it this cold out, the main reason I don't do it outside are two things. Siding can be a pain in the butt to replace, but also the danger of the neighborhood. But with this kind of weather, you know, these bees are going to fly about 30 feet and go, what the hell are we doing out here? There'll be honeysuckles, right?
Yeah.
And so I think we're just going to get the short wood bit on our Sawzall. Have we got the little handheld Sawzall
Yeah.
that Rigid so kindly sent us?
Yes.
I got to call Rigid because we're going to need a weed whacker for the spring coming up, the season coming up,
Yeah.
and also one of those big
Cannon suckers.
the like an opposite of a leaf blower, something that'll suck. We want to experiment more with the sucking the bees out of areas where they can be with a really high-powered suction device instead of just a shop vac. Anyway, things are floating around in our brains all the time. Let's go back outside, guys.
It's mostly the floating.
Most of the floating.
Why I'm here? It's for the floating.
It's all the floating.
Yes. The perks.
All right, well, I'm getting on the big blues for this because there were bees. Steve, there were bees all over up in there. We could see the bees, we could see the comb and everything right from that outside hole. So we're gonna go and get our big blues on. We use birthing gloves actually. For, an ranch, you have birthing gloves, and they can't sting through them. They're awfully awkward as far as, using tools and whatnot, but you do get used to it after a while. And if you guys hear what sounds like a little girl screaming, it's all of us.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right, time for the big blue.
All right, here we go, guys. Now we're getting into it. Monique, if you feel uncomfortable at any point in time, park in your vehicle. And then if the bees bother you...
That's a whole different story.
That one's so flexible.
Yeah, we hear it every time, and it's funny every time.
It's funny every time. See, what did I tell you?
Yeah, I got it.
It's amazing. All right, big blues.
Big blues. As opposed to the big black and blues after a nice weekend.
In high school,
Everybody wants to watch us play big blues.
When I was in high school, our sports
Everybody wants
motto.
to. Hi. What now?
In high school, our sports motto was
Go big blue.
Yeah. Don't ask me why.
I'm not going to ask you why. I didn't even think about it.
But go big
Why would I ask you why?
Yay! It was all about the birthing gloves.
Yeah, ours was go away, big blues.
Yeah.
It was all about the proving. What the hell?
Protestant.
Yeah, I'm a Protestant. Oh my Lord.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I found a good place here. All right, guys, Killer Bee Nation, we are getting into the thick of it now. They're going to
You
be.
want Big Blues on?
Yep, it's a good idea. Lois.
Because you're going to be close. We are
Lois
in
doesn't wanna have
Benson,
to do
Arizona,
Superman
in Cochise County. I will try to answer some questions. Yeah, Cochise County, Benson, Arizona. Thank you, AEH. Yeah, thanks for being with us. Blue or something. Maybe, we don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. Woo!
Maybe
All
my
right.
hands will be a little warmer.
The temp, I don't know. I mean, is it below freezing? It was
No, it's
22
over
this morning
35.
at my place.
Yeah, it's in the 35.
It's in the 30s. Yeah,
30s?
mid-30s.
Yeah, mid 30s.
I think it's supposed to be 45
It's in the
today.
mid-30s like I feel.
45.
Like you feel.
Yeah.
What?
45?
Oh, thank you,
It's supposed to be
Kelly.
45.
Kelly. Brosek. Yeah, thank you for watching.
And we want to
Wonderful.
wish Hosh a happy birthday. It was
Oh,
yesterday.
thanks. Thanks, guys.
Happy birthday, Hosh.
Yes, thank you.
Happy
It was a good
birthday.
day. Yep, I just spent the day tooling around at my house.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm going to pull this out a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah, 19 in Cochise this morning.
You what?
It was 19 in Cochise
Lois
this
is
morning.
ready.
19.
In
Brr.
Cochise, yeah.
See if I can get
Yeah, it
on
was 18
that.
up the ranch, so
Yep.
that's pretty darned, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. Now we're in for it. Well, here we go, guys.
Here we go.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we got bees.
Yeah, we definitely got bees. All right. Oh, I didn't go down far enough. I'm trying to not make. I'm gonna need a pry bar.
Yeah. Can I give you this for now?
Yeah. So we got bees coming out, Killer Bee Nation, but nothing in extreme yet. I want to see if I can pop that off of there. I'm just trying to get a window so we can see what the heck is going on, and we'll know what extent to cut at. And another thing is, we're right by the edge of where this siding goes, so it won't be that hard for Steve to replace. There you go. Thank you. I'll trade you.
Yep.
Awesome. Here, would you hold that again for a second, the
Yeah.
pry bar? I decided that I'm going to go ahead and make a cut that out so it just falls out. There we go.
Huh.
There it is. Holy
is.
shit.
There it is.
All right, Killer Bee Nation. You got the flashlight?
No, I put it back in the truck.
All right, I'll go get it because it'll be worth it.
Yep. In the
Don't climb up there,
meantime,
Lois. There's a bunch of comb.
Yeah.
You know, and there's going to be a bunch of angry bees. But at least we'll get an idea how much we got to cut off. Oh,
yeah. And of course we.
They're cold.
Oh yeah. No, that's what's going on.
all right, so we got the old flashlight. Look at that. You see it up there?
Yeah, that's a good shot, Lois.
That's kind of a big hive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, honeysuckles, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, let's let Monique climb up there
Yeah.
so she can take a look. This is like National Geographic, huh?
It really is.
Discovery Channel. Discovery how big a stain you can leave in your long john.
And just be cautious with yourself because the bee suit is cumbersome.
Okay.
So going up and down ladders and stuff just
Is
really
that some of those?
Nice and
Sounded good.
Those
Get
are
away
some
from your
nice.
nose.
Those are some nice combs.
Well, thank you, but what do you think about the hive? You see that, Monique?
Yes. That's awesome.
And there's a bunch of angry bees in there.
Yeah, they're thinking about it.
That is weird. What is that room? That's like a false room or something.
Phone too.
Uh-oh. We're onto something.
We're on this. Cover it back up quick.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it?
Worse.
You got what you needed?
Okay, this flashlight.
Excellent.
Yeah, I gotta get up there now and take a.
Now
Okay,
here's the thing, guys. Just because the bees are not going berserk, there's two factors here. First of all, they don't always act the same.
No, nothing on this planet acts the same all the time.
Right.
I don't know why everybody thinks these
Number
one
one.
thing should.
The second thing is it's cold.
And that's
So
just my heart.
that's all I'm gonna say about that. But
That's all I'm gonna say about it.
it's cold and they don't always act the same. Now the truth is, midsummer, 99% of the hives we rip into are very aggressive, violent even. How deep does it go?
Oh, there is a stud there.
Yeah, there is.
There's a stud on the ladder.
Here, can you? I want to set this in. Oh yeah.
I
you're
know
not done
you
looking.
do. You
You're
want
not
to
done
shove that right in there,
You're not
don't
done
you?
looking.
I know all about you. Oh, this is a roof. This is.
Anything you want to know,
Here,
ask him.
hold that damn
I
thing,
don't
would
like
you?
talking about myself,
I do.
but he loves to talk about me. I don't know why.
Only behind your back, so calm down.
It's
Well,
so
that
hard.
is a stud. Okay, so you know what? This is so weird, this construction. This is a stud that does not go all the way up. Okay, that's not much of a stud. That's what they say about me as I get older. What did he just say?
It's not much of a stud.
No, doesn't go all the way up.
I know. I'm heading in that direction.
Well, it's a relief, to be honest with you.
I hear you.
It's a total
I'm eager.
relief.
I'm eager
done.
for it.
I've had enough.
I'm eager for the eagerness to pass. I like
Oh
that.
my God.
I'm proud of myself.
All right, here we go. I need to make one more cut. We have success, gentlemen. Did you see that up there?
Can you see the comb
No.
back there? Yeah.
If it was 75 or 80 or 100 degrees out, you guys would already be in the vehicle. Because like I said, much as we love you, there ain't going to be no mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Sorry about that. You called the doctor, he says you're going to die. It's just they're already coming out. So you guys get in the vehicle. Yeah, they're already coming out. So we're not going to have to do as much damage as we thought, which is of course awesome. But we're going to have to do a little bit more.
Just do whatever it takes, man. Rip that whole wall off. I don't care.
You know what? I think I might just take these off. I think you're right. Where's that pry bar? I think I put it back on the tailgate.
Go for it. Here, can I leave you with this?
Yes, and could you take that?
Sure.
Take that and that. Yeah, I think you're right, Steve. I'll just pop those off. Pop these off, these two off here. That might give me enough room to get in there and raise heck with them.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You got some dirt on it?
Sawdust.
He saw dust and he blew it off.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna have to,
Yeah.
do that anyway. But at least it'll give me a nice hole to work with here. You know what? Now I'm gonna need that Sawzall again. Yeah, we're getting somewhere, Steve.
Here, can I?
I can
want to
hold
hand
it.
you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll come close then. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, we're putting money to work.
Yeah, look at that. Double time.
All right, now I gotta make sure no wires over there. Nope. expose the world. There's some interesting construction there. I'm gonna try one more time with this. All right, now, see, try that over there. Voila, there it is. Oh, Killer Bee Nation, we got bees. Yep. Wow, perfect. All right, take a look at that. I'm gonna put these tools away and get the bucket out because we're scraping comb, guys. And let you guys get up there with that 360.
Wow. There it is.
Big old high.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
At this point, yeah, I kind of think so. Okay. They normally don't stray far. They don't stray from their main trailer park.
The good news is they're
Coach,
not
do we
angry
have
right now.
Yeah.
must have a putty knife in here?
Well, it makes. We do. We do. I'm certain we do. No, it just makes sense because of the
Yeah,
temperature.
it's so cold.
Fine.
You see one?
Well, I got a tri-bar would be good for
Okay.
popping that out of there. All right. So
Oh, interesting.
Let me get back up there.
Angry.
Are they coming out? Okay. Posh, I'm going to move this ladder that way a little bit more again. Now that we know what we're doing. And start cutting. That might be enough.
Do you want me to get on a ladder and take that hose?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand
Thank you.
And they're going to be coming out.
Here, let's bring the 360 over.
Honey.
Great.
We got a little bit of honey here, Killer Bee
Yeah.
Nation. And this is the
Good.
this is their stores. So can I hand you? You know what, Monique? You want to come over and just when I hand this to you, put it down in that tub. That would be awesome. Thank you. All right, it's very brittle because it's very cold, but we got a bunch of honey. It looks like here. Oh boy, this is going to be a heavy piece here. Well, yep. Oh boy, you might want to pull that out.
Yeah.
Because I gotta.
Here, let me switch with you here.
Look at this. There we go.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, but what do you think about the comb? Why did she know that was coming? So yes, and so stand it up on edge. There you go.
You're going to take that with you.
Oh, we take the money and the honey, sir.
Okay.
Yep. We'll leave a piece though.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You got to share the joy. All right, Killer Bee Nation, more coming. Oh, so I'm running into some nails here. Is what I'm hitting. Oh boy, this is a heavier one, Hosh. Well, we found the hive, and in short order, there's going to be a bunch of bees. So this is their pantry. This is what they eat off of all winter. This is why they can survive during hard times. They are the ultimate survivalists. Thank you so much, Monique. I'll put that right next to the other one, of course. Now, in just 2 seconds here, we're going to have some angry bees out. So I'm glad those guys got back in the vehiculars. Then we're going to be scraping this down. So this is quite an ordeal we got ourselves into, Hosh.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is,
something else. How deep does it go? They're big pieces.
That's about it, yeah. So we got pollen, and they got some nectar here, but this all, wherever it's capped, that's the honey. So now, you see we got a few Africanized bees there? Well, there's going to be a lot more. And yes, they look the same. Everybody on our, you know, whenever we get a new bunch of views, people are like, oh, they're not attacking you, they're not Africanized. Yes, they are. It's genetic. Just because a Rottweiler doesn't attack you does not mean it's not a Rottweiler.
And like I'm inclined to, you know, always say Ted Bundy was a sweetheart.
Right, I love that. Yeah, Ted Bundy was the nicest guy in the world. Yeah, until you went home with him.
Until he wasn't. Right.
Until he wasn't, exactly. All right, so I'm gonna. Oh, here we go, and here come the bastards. Yep.
Here, I wanna
And the
look at
bees are bad too.
I want to look at that one for a second. Yeah. So they're cold. They have arthritic knees.
Which bee venom is good for right here.
We're pulling them out of bed. way too early this
They're
morning.
right in the middle of a B movie.
Oh.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, we're gonna see how far this little catastrophe
They're
goes.
waking up a little bit here.
Yeah, they're not exactly the happy here. I can just drop that. It's empty anyway. Oh, it's empty like my heart and soul. All right, what do you guys?
Here, I need to do something on this
Yeah.
camera here. Could you?
Be
just
dumb
wanna-
to do. What in the heck is going on around here? Now I need to crawl into the hole of hell. And at some point, this did fall down, this comb, because it's all collapsed. But when it falls down, and I'm trying to get a piece out here to show everybody, it makes a mess. But they keep it clean, but they don't keep using it. Here, you know what? Let me show everybody what's going on.
Oh,
in
yeah?
here. Look at that, guys. Look at that shite. Look at that, would you?
Maybe let's put the 360 in there too.
Oh yeah.
Yep, if you can just rest it on the side.
Oh, can you? All right.
Yeah, just.
Oh, just dump it in there. Yeah.
That's the best.
What the hell?
Dump.
Just dump it in there.
Is it resting on its side? Though,
It's resting. I don't know where it's resting. It's our resting.
Is that all of it?
No.
Wow.
In fact, I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm going to have you get up over here with an actual putty knife. Here you go, Lois. Thank you, Lois. Thank you. I'm going to get a putty knife for you and let you do some more deep. See, Hope
Scrubbing
has the-
nubbins? Is you gonna scrub some nubbins?
Oh, nubbin scrubber.
I hope you all loved my song.
Yeah.
Scrubbing
Scrubbing
nubbins.
nubbins.
Yeah. That was a joy to create with the push of a button and not too much thought. Yeah. AI is fun and effortless. And that one was definitely effortless. Yeah, that song was just came right out. I don't know where the inspiration came from. Is there one in that bucket?
Well, honestly, that scraper that I was using was fine. I was just trying to improve the odds of it out here. It really worked well. So,
Some beautiful
I figured
honey.
I'll hold the flashlight for you.
Okay. Sounds good. No brood yet.
No, that's good. So brood comb is where they raise the babies. And this time of year there shouldn't be any, but all winter long we've been seeing egg cells, and so there's kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, Lois, come on down now.
It's
Pick
such
me
an,
up
it's
on
such
your
an
way down.
intricate hype.
When you're lost and all alone, when their glamour
Well, they're all
starts to
over
bore
you.
you.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right, see if that's a comfortable enough position with the ladder for you.
Right.
And I don't care.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no, it's pretty extensive actually.
Oh, wow. I'm really glad that the 360's getting this. You see all that collapsed comb in there?
Yes.
Amazing.
See, I was trying to dig out here. I'll hold this.
It's dripping
Or-
honey.
There you go. Then by golly, Lois, grab that with you now.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So, and I'm gonna hold the
Wow,
ladder because
Lois.
Hope has the arms.
Careful.
Do you need to get the ladder closer or anything?
I think not.
All right. See if you can.
Oh, this is a treat.
It is a treat.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
So there's gonna be a lot of scraping down, and then
What I'm gonna. This has honey in it. This collapsed comb is full of
It's
crystallized
dripping honey.
oh my
there.
goodness, here, let me show everybody. So this is actually full of crystallized honey. See how convoluted it is, guys? So that fell at some point. Monique, could you bring that bucket back over so I can just kind of dump this into it? Because this collapsed comb is not as pretty as that stuff. Thank you.
Wow, this was a much larger hive
Oh yeah.
at one point before it collapsed.
Oh, so there are, oh well, it could have been here for a while too. You know, this could have been a reoccurring problem actually, and we do see that a lot. Oh, they're really pissed
They're
off
waking
now.
up now.
Now they're coming
Yeah,
out.
they're waking up.
And it's warmer. It's like 45 degrees all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Wow. Look at all that capped coal.
Oh yes, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, Monique, I'm back to handing you this because it's so beautiful. You see that, Killer Bee Nation? Look at that. Isn't that nice? Go ahead and lay that on its edge like we did the other ones. Wow, huh?
Yeah, unbelievable. Look at this. It's heavy.
Oh, here we go. Yep. All right, now we got bees. Yep. Wow.
Now all of this here,
This is all pollen.
yeah. This is all hoarding of resources.
That's exactly what it is.
All of these resources, the nectar, the pollen, they belong to the native bees,
Yeah,
and
these
they
are
belong
invasive. These don't
to our
belong here.
native pollinators. And these are basically, you know, gentrifying colonists. They're colonists of the insect world, gentrifying our ecosystem here.
They don't belong here.
They don't belong
they're
here.
Deadly invasive species. Thank you, Monique.
We love our native bees so much.
Well, yeah. Boy, it sure
And
smell good.
the
Can you
truth
guys
is,
smell that?
Without our native pollinators,
This one's a
we're in
solid
big
jump.
trouble.
That's all comb. That's all comb.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that. Isn't that something? Holy shit.
That is beautiful.
Thank you, but what? Okay. Anyway, what? She's.
It's like a.
I
it's
just
like
heard
No, it's like a reflex.
like acid reflux.
I think there's a song about that from the 80s.
Acid reflux.
Reflex. Hey, come on. Somebody wants me there?
How's it going, host?
Reflex.
There's not really enough room to get everybody up in there, but we're.
Well,
oh
the
my!
truth
Look
is-
at how much you're getting out of there.
Well, what it is
Does it go on the other side?
yes,
It's like a
Past the
catacomb in
How
there.
much further? Can
because
you?
it's in the roof. Is what it is. It's in the attic.
I got it.
It's hidden in the
So-
family catacombs.
The family.
You've heard of flowers in the attic? This is this is
That
pollen
movie
in the
used
attic.
There
to
you
freak
go.
me out.
Pollen in the attic.
So, do we need to cut over here?
Pollen in the attic. That's the name, host. You got it.
What do you think, Coach?
Let's see. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to in order to get the comb out. Because it's just there's so much. This was a massive hive at one point,
All right.
and there's so much that's collapsed.
All right.
so
I'm
much
gonna start
in there.
prying this
And
siding off.
crystallized, so it's really hard to get out.
All right, I'm gonna start prying this stuff off. You can hand that to Monique.
I mean, God, okay.
This went quite a bit longer than we thought.
Yeah, it's huge.
All right.
Once again, this is a deadly invasive species here. I know they look like honeybees, and I know they look like they're gentle.
Hey,
Trust us, they're not.
there you go. I am gonna take my sawzall and just cut a couple off here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because you're going to have to go through that.
I'm gonna have to go through that underlayment. Yeah. All right. Well, unfortunately, Steve, of course it goes on the other side of that stud. It's a lot bigger than we anticipated.
Okay. What was the first thing you said?
It goes on the other. There is a stud in there right to the right of where I made that first cut,
Yeah.
and
There's some more to the right of that.
they're more to the right.
I'm sure that this hive collapsed. And when I say collapse, I'm not talking about
Well, I'm
colony
gonna take off
collapse.
a-
I'm talking
I'm
about
gonna
the
take off
honeycomb
another
getting
section
so
and see what
hot
it looks
that it
like.
melts and falls off the roof into a pile underneath. And that's what's happened here. So last summer, when we had a lot of that record heat, this thing... Well, that underpinning there is...
Well, yeah, and I don't want to get into any I don't know what the construction of this damn thing is, to be honest.
Right.
That's what I'm kind of leery about.
Right.
Cut
Going
too
big.
much that
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm cutting into.
Yeah.
So
so if we can expose a little bit and I can see.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's interesting because there's a
Another layer.
separation right there. Can you pop that off?
Let's see.
Good Lord, well, this is turning into a lot more of a deal than we thought.
Yeah.
Need a hammer?
Yes.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Here, let me see if we can do it from the top.
Yep.
Try that. There you go. Oh, scheisse.
Yep.
Ah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. Well.
So the problem with this
so
is,
there's another.
is these are all. Okay, I'm gonna cut.
Hold on a minute.
I'm gonna cut surface. We're gonna take this piece
Yeah,
off.
but there's another issue.
What are you
Hold
at?
on.
All right. Oh, reach around there and see which.
Uh-huh.
Because
There
we
is-
do not want to cut through these. We're not going to. Can you feel all the weight of this?
So what there is, there's another 2x4 here.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's multiple, right?
Ah.
Stacked. Yeah. So, but you could do here.
Well, you know what I'm going to do down here then.
But you don't need to go any further than this.
Okay, well, let me cut this here, and that way we'll pop this off.
Right.
Okay. So now he's now we can just cut a hole. Like, can you reach around back and see where those more studs
I
are?
can't. There's all this hard comb in the way.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. It's packed.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna surface cut this.
Okay, let's
Shallow
go up
cut.
higher with it.
I'm gonna shallow cut this stuff. Okay. Maybe not the straightest cut in the world, but will that come off of there?
Okay, let's see.
God, what an infestation.
It's not our comb.
Let me cut that. There we go. Now we're in it.
Yeah. Almost
Do I
there,
need
guys.
to cut that up there?
No, it's okay. I get it. Oh man.
Are you sure I know? Is there a nail holding up there, or do I need to cut it?
You don't need to.
Look at
Look
that.
at this.
There it is.
It's beautiful, honey.
More and more and more. Look at that. Now, is there anything to the right of that other stud? Good grief.
Yes. Yes, there is.
Oh my God, it
Yeah.
goes on and on.
Well, hold on.
This is incredible. Where's that 360?
I've got it here.
So it goes over here more?
Yes.
Oh my God, this has been here longer than one summer. I'll
And
tell you
again,
that
the
much.
collapsing. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Let's not cut it yet because I'm not sure we have to.
Okay, well,
there
let me
may be
get
a
my
natural
flashlight.
end over there.
Let me get my flashlight. If we have a natural end, then we don't have to worry about that. Goodness sake.
Look at this, though.
What a deal, huh?
Yeah.
You got this.
Wow.
All right. Yep, hand that to Monique. Oh, it goes to right there.
Yep. And we may be able to get it all.
You know what? This is the roof. We found insulation, by the way. Man. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how we're going to get that out of there without cutting a little more.
Right.
I really don't.
Right.
Because there's
Well,
no way you can.
let me try to get all of this, get what I can there, and then,
All right.
unless you want to get into it now.
Well, we're going to have to at some point.
Right.
It's an extensive hive, guys.
Wow, there. All right, here we go. All capped comb. Got it. Thank you. Here you go. Yeah, well, they'll build all around, and they're amazing architects of chaos. Yeah. Yeah, look at all that. Old. Even in this new iteration, quite old. Yeah, look at all that in there. Man, can you see that? Let me get this angle here. It's there. Bring it towards me. Wow. It just keeps going. All right, we'll keep digging.
So what do you think? Are you able to get any more? I might as well go ahead and cut that up, huh?
You can, but I can get more.
Well, let's go ahead and keep.
But I'm gonna switch sides with.
Oh yeah, get over there. Yeah.
Yeah, with Lois. Yeah.
Get your arms. I really don't think you can get into that little hole that I cut there to get the rest of that comb out, and if not, then we'll go ahead and, you know, race over. You want to climb up there, Lois, and never have any fun at all? Who knew you were going to get to work today?
I know, right?
It's kind of fun though, isn't it?
It is.
It's so weird. It's the weirdest job in the world.
It's because they're mellow
super
today,
cool, huh?
you know.
And I've had some of the honey from the tombstone stored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Handful after handful.
A lot of it's dry, of course.
Oh yeah, well they've already been eating on it.
Right.
See, all of the empty little cells, those are like canning jars that they've already opened up and used. What do you think, Lois?
This is a pretty intricate system.
Oh, it's a pain in the butt is what it is. It's all convoluted. God.
Really.
Like my imagination.
So we've got our rafters, okay, Reed?
Yes.
We've got our rafters, and they're built down in between the rafters. Built/collapsed down in. Now we've got to get all this honeycomb out of here because these pheromones soak into the wood. So if we leave any honeycomb behind, it's just going to attract new swarms in the future.
Right.
We don't want that for these people.
No.
You don't
I mean,
want
we
another
guarantee it for 2 years. We will come back. We don't want to, but we
We don't
will.
want to come back.
I don't want to. Hey. Are we there yet? Wow, more interesting. So you're gonna be able to get most of that from that side, but I'm concerned about what to the right, what's going on with
more
that.
capped comb. More honey. A lot of honey on this
Reed,
one.
we have somebody on here who says they're from Brazil and Africanized honeybees aren't a problem there.
Well, what are the Colombians?
What do you mean the problem?
Onde mora na Brazil? Onde mora?
His dad has an apiary of Africanized honeybees.
Yeah, well,
and they're
of
course, but
Mas que cidade? Tenho muita saudade do Brasil. Wait there at me, I want to talk to him. Okay, so então, tenho muita saudade do Brasil. Que parte do Brasil mora? Onde está em Isabela? Por favor. Is he responding? Oh, come on. I want to find out where you got your bees, man. I'm so curious. Eu conheço Bahia e Recife, Porto Alegre, Manaus também. Muitos anos atrás.
All he says is south.
No, nobody?
South Brazil. That's all he's
South
saying.
Brazil? São Paulo?
Oh, bra. My dad has an apiary. Bra.
Oh, right on. Right on.
Yeah.
that's American slang.
What is?
Bruh
Oh, bro.
is American slang.
Okay, well, okay, let's go
Santa
back to...
Catarina.
Yeah.
Só Santa Catarina, eu não conheço.
People do keep Africanized honeybees in Brazil.
Well,
Big
they almost
deal.
have no choice.
Big
I mean,
deal. This isn't a kept hive. They didn't ask for this.
No. And,
know?
I mean, you kept hives, like Hosh likes to say, no amount of our food comes from feral hives. There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that, that's beautiful.
Honeybees in the Americas are livestock.
That's what
South
they are,
America,
literally.
North
I got it.
America.
They're classified as livestock.
So it doesn't matter. They shouldn't be feral. When they're feral, they're competing with native bees for resources, and they're a risk to people, pets, and livestock.
thing
We
fit
are
in that
here to
hole.
mitigate the threat.
So if you angle it in there.
Maybe.
And we had another call, and I heard on the phone, so we might have more bees.
I don't.
Oh, there you go. Everybody going on a carnival ride now. Lois is taking you on the Lois Lane Express.
What, Ray?
What do you
This
think?
stuff is so hard.
Oh,
This
yeah,
collapsed
it's of course,
stuff is so
Don't get dizzy, everybody. Lois is
stiff.
taking you on a ride. Not for a ride, but on one.
Yeah,
Will it fit in there or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we
Let's
tried.
see. I
Right
get
now
past
they're
these
looking at the
studs.
screen, right?
No, I can't get past the studs.
Everybody looking-
We are gonna have to cut it open.
Okay, all right, let me get up there then.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering about that. Alright. Alright, Killer Bee Nation, here we go. Martin, boy, this is turning into quite a bunch of shenanigans.
It sure is.
Second. Okay, Lois.
Okay.
I'm on the other side of the ladder. Looking for all the country music, all the country songs we can get into. Oh, let's see. Cut. Yep, that's the only way. Alright, well, now we know. There we go. Now, maybe. I'm gonna risk it. Alright. Coach, can you hand this? Hold this?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Here. Grab that 360.
There we go. Now you can get in there. And raise royal hell with them. Here, show everybody what's going on. This is a convoluted, extensive infestation, Killer Bee Nation. This is ridiculous. Well, you're doing good, man. You got it almost all off. But yeah, it was definitely the best.
On the bottom that's,
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna let you get back up then.
we're gonna have to dump
There you go, Lois.
a can of undercoating.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I already told
Or
him.
5.
Or yeah, whatever. We'll have to scrape the living hell out of it, of course.
Now this, yeah. Some of this we can put, the hollow stuff like that, the dry, I want to put that in the trash bag.
You know, every week in Cochise County in the summer, they kill a dog or horse. They're horrible. So the queen is just like any other part. Hey Lois, this might be good to get on camera actually, because I'm explaining to our pastor here about how this works with the Africanite honeybee, and actually any honeybee. So we see a hive as an organism, much like ourselves, with each bee being a cell and the queen being the heart and the brain. Now, any bees that are left over from any removal are called remnant bees, because they're leftovers of the hive. But they are like an amputated limb. So you can live without your finger, but your finger cannot live without you. All right? And so any bees that are flying around, you can see them up on the fascia up there and whatnot, any of those bees are like that amputated limb. And with this cold of weather, there were no bees out in the field. There were no bees out getting half and half of coffee or anything. They were all in there watching movies when we go. Which is great, because during the day, with a normal hive, in hotter weather, you would have 2,000 to 5,000 bees out working. And they'd be coming back from work, right? Remember the landing strip in the airport idea. So all these bees flying around, especially tonight, it's going to get awfully cold again. They will die off. It'll be over. Which makes us look great. Normally in the summer, it can take a week or more for those remnant bees to die off.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
My question is, how long do I keep that open before I plug that back up?
Oh, you can have it plug it back up in a few days, in a couple days. Just leave it open like that. Yeah. And of course, people always ask me, how will I know when it's okay? Oh, you'll know. There won't be any bees. So the second reason that you're gonna have bees flirting around for a while, except when it's really cold in the morning, bee wants to be really good. Is vaccinating stuff. In a 3-mile radius, all the beehives know about each other. It's like an inch away from hell. And in case they can steal honey from each other. They're totally like And so you're going to have neighboring bees. You've got remnant bees, which are the bees from your hive. Then you got robber bees, which are the bees from And so they're going to be sitting around. But either way, you're going to get them. We're going to have a guy. There's woodpeckers cause a lot of Yep. And there's a whole bunch of exactly. And bees moving all the time. Yep. There we go. All the time. So that's the lowdown on that one. There will be a test. How's it going, Host?
Oh man, this stuff's so tough.
Well, thank you, but what do you think about
Here, this one I want to throw in the bag. It's just covered in sawdust.
Oh yeah. Yeah, anything that's contaminated with anything gets tossed. Are you done with getting this home?
I think so. This stuff's just crazy and dry and mixed. Oh my god.
Oh. Well, you want to climb back up there, dear little kid? Yeah, I think it's a good idea. By golly. I got stuff in
Good.
Oh, it's horrible. Oh.
Would it be easier if I came to the other side?
Yes, thank you.
You want to hand me that 360? I think everybody's claustrophobic enough in there.
Yeah.
Come back out to the outside world, all you killer bee nations.
This is a good piece.
Oh, look at we got an angry bee hanging on there. She's around back. There we go.
That's good
Oh, that's a good
Viking.
piece.
Yeah. There's a
Well
little.
then, by golly, I'll just have to take that and put that in there in a minute. Oh, Killer Bee Nation, what a ordeal. I'm going to be ready for lunch after this. What do you guys think?
Sounds great.
So, you're from up here, Monique. Where's a good place for lunch besides home?
Ooh, Mikasa's really good.
Oh, that's true.
But not Mikasa.
No!
Mikasa, not Sukasa.
Yeah, Mikasa is Mikasa. Stay out.
We gave you a story. Give us one.
Mikasa. Hey, wait a minute. Not my casa. That was awesome.
No, you're welcome to take a break there. But no, really, this restaurant called Mikasa, and it's really, really good. Really good.
And what about,
think we've been
let's
there.
see, what else in,
There's the Benson Grill, City Grill.
oh, of
That's
course, there's a
good.
horseshoe,
Yes, there's the horseshoe.
which I've been going to for 150 years.
Oh, I love that one.
Are you old enough, probably not, to remember the Golden Spur? There was an old bar.
I don't know. I want
Up on-
to say I've been by it when I was younger.
Yeah.
Coming out here for like the horse auctions and stuff.
Oh, right. Oh, sure. Yep. Yep. So you raise dogs? Train?
Train, yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
And now transitioning into photography.
To
But-
photography?
Yes.
That's a natural segue.
Oh yeah, yeah. it's just you know it cross
What do you think?
paths.
Point that at her. I want to see how everybody look at, because I mean she's transitioning from dog training to fucking photography. I mean, really, that makes sense to me.
Hey,
Okay. Anyway, what else is going
yeah,
on
I've
up
been
here?
training dogs for 15 years.
Wow.
Can you come train my neighbor's dog to stop barking?
Can you train my neighbor's dog? There's a country song in there. That's for sure.
Dude.
And I want to trade you. I want to get a
Yeah.
different
Oh,
perspective
okay,
with
yeah, I
that.
can't.
Can hardly see. What do you think there, Killer Bee Nation? Good grief, huh?
I gotta get the
They're
big
getting
blues.
hangry.
You need to do what?
Get big
They're
blues.
getting hangry
Oh,
again.
did you get stung?
No.
Well,
They're just getting a little hangry again.
The bee ball up there.
oh, there's a bee ball. He's gonna pull a bee ball out for you guys. Oh my God. How are you doing up there, Lois?
Oh, you know I'm doing.
Yeah, my golly.
Well, Killer Bee Nation, geez, you never know what the hell we're getting into, do you? I mean, my God. Jeepers. It's like, this is convoluted, this kind of construction. You guys see us do all sorts of weird shit, though, you know? I mean, this next one, though, that we're going to do after launch at Monique's casa.
Yeah.
No. She said no. That's translation, no. Yes means no in Cochise County. Yeah, the cardboard box full of bees. This will be very interesting. Very interesting. So, they all are, what the hell. And with it warming up, they might be pretty, you know, pissy, huh?
Heat.
I mean, who knows, Host?
Yeah. Well, these guys have just turned up the heat.
Well, yeah, that cold and whatnot. And of course, once again, for all the new viewers out there, their behavior at any moment has nothing to do with their genetics. I don't want to get this very clear with everyone. That everybody, all these new eyes on the thing are like, oh, they're not Africanized, why are you killing them? They're not attacking them, they can't be African. Any other species on this planet, their behavior at any moment has nothing to do with their genetics. Why would you think that honeybees are any different, or Africanized honeybees? Why? It's the same. So some Africanized hives are as calm as European hives. Doesn't mean they are European. Genetically, they're Africanized. Period. All right. And I didn't decide that. The laboratories in Tucson. And they look exactly the same. Yeah, they're literally honeybees. They are honeybees. All right. They look exactly the same. The difference is once again genetic. So they're called Africanized because of the dominant gene. They cross between an African, South African honeybee and a European honeybee. They're Africanized because the Africanized gene is the dominant. Okay, there will be a test in the morning. I'm running out of crayon, so let's see what's going on with those.
Well, I'm scooping up. There's still comb hanging off the roof.
You're gonna have to scrape that down.
I mean, I'll do the best I can. Honestly, these angles, it's some of the weirdest stuff I've ever done.
Oh, really?
Oh, and you know how weird I get. But...
I know, weird. Yeah.
Yes,
It'd be
almost.
weird if he wasn't weird.
Yeah, that's
That would
true.
be weird if he wasn't weird.
Well, I mean, I live in
I
big
sure
cities.
did.
God.
That's all out there. Will.
Yeah.
Look at Hope reaching in there as far as he can. With the long arm of the law.
Yeah.
The wrong arm of the law.
Wrong arm of the law.
All right. Oof, I gotta rest a minute. It's just
God, this is
a
turning into.
lot of monkey business.
I tell you, Killer Bee Nation, we're at over an hour here.
Yeah.
This is what I believe, of course. Well, thanks for sticking with us. Nothing but fun around here. We're saving native pollinators.
Here we are
These guys-
doing it.
You guys will kill native pollinators. They'll drive them off the flowers or kill them. Oh, look at that. Yep, more coming out. And they're hoarders. I mean, our native pollinators are, for the most part, solitary bees. And they don't stand a chance against these invaders, these Vikings, which they literally are. The honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere, and the Africanized honeybees are a deadly invasive species,
Okay,
as you
Reed.
guys know. And they do kill people every day in Latin America.
Reed.
I don't know if you what? Don't even. How far back? What's going on? Do they go down into a wall?
They're crawling in and out from up here.
Well, that's the roof.
Is it? There's nothing. Okay, good.
Nothing up there.
Good.
So it's just desperado.
Yes.
And the bees are back too.
Okay. Okay.
So he's actually getting to a point.
I'm about ready for that automotive.
Automotive undercoating?
Yeah.
I'm taking it up and I got to explaining things for him.
Yeah.
All right, so, well, Killer Bee.
Okay. Let's go ahead and pull that 360 out
We're
of
at the
there.
95% level, don't you think? Hope?
Yeah, we are.
right.
I would love to rinse my hands.
Okay, well let me get some water. I don't know if it's frozen or not, but we are at a place with water.
Oh,
Why don't we go inside?
okay.
All right.
Come on, everybody.
Come
let's
on,
go.
everybody.
Sure.
Let's go right there. You know what? We're gonna take
Come on,
everyone
we're
in.
Am I bringing this 360
Oh,
with?
yeah,
sure.
You got the 360.
Okay.
You need a 360 in there. We're gonna go inside and wrap it up while we're inside, and Horst is washing his hands, everybody, so that we can get this done. And we haven't got a lot left to do, as you guys know. That's why I'm wrapping it up. But that way we can save our battery and everything for future reference. Now the kitchen is back here.
A whole live stream of 80s hits. Now I'm liking that idea, MedTech.
What is it, a live stream of what?
80s hits.
You guys need the bathroom or something?
He's just washing his hands.
Or in this case, Helsinki.
Well, Killer Bee Nation, you know what? We're going to wrap it up. I want to thank you so much for having us out and take care of this for you.
No problem.
I mean, I'm so glad nobody got hurt.
Just give me a second.
Oh, sure.
You have to let that hot water run a little bit, because stupid water thing is way down there, it takes a while to get here.
Sounds like home.
There's one right here, and there's down the hallway.
Sounds like home, actually. It takes a while for it to get. Yeah.
Is it check okay?
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. You know what? After we get this all wrapped up and get that undercoating on there, I'll get my clipboard, and
Okay.
and we'll get all that for you, because it's a written guarantee and everything.
I gotta go over, and Brenda is our treasurer.
Okay,
She
no
writes all
problem.
the checks
No
and
problem.
they do everything.
And also, I'm pretty sure we got a jar of honey on the truck for you. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, we have a store in Tombstone and one in Bisbee.
You have a store in Tombstone.
And one in Bisbee. Yeah, the one in Tombstone's pretty new. I've had it there for 15 years. You remember where Nellie Cashman's used to be?
No.
Okay.
I actually lived over there for a year.
Oh, okay. Well, it's right on 5th, right near the Good Enough Mine Tour.
Well, you know, Steve was talking about that. He went someplace over to get some of that honey.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah, Killer Bee Honey. And then I've got one in Bisbee also, that I've had for 30 years. In Bisbee. Killer Bee Honey right on the main right there. You all cleaned up?
Yeah.
Next to the coffee shop.
Yeah, well, actually, about half a block up.
It used to be my favorite place years ago.
Oh, of course, my goodness. So, Hosh, we're going to wrap it up while we're nice and warm in here. Do you have anything to say to the Killer Bee Nation about bees and churches?
I do. Let me see this. Let me see this.
Education time here, Steve.
All right. Hey, listen. Arizona, 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives here in Arizona are Africanized. It's been that way here for 28 years, and the situation doesn't improve year after year. It gets worse. This is a better bee. This bee wins. Now, the problem is that this bee poses an existential threat to our native bees, our native pollinators, and our native plants. Besides that, they're hyper-aggressive, they kill people, they kill pets, they kill livestock. Now, honeybees are invasive to the Americas anyway, and none of your food depends on feral honeybee hives. Don't believe the hype. They're livestock, and if they're off the ranch, if they're out of the orchard, they're a problem. They inbreed our native plants, and they compete with our native bees and our native pollinators for resources. So don't quarter honeybees anywhere in the U.S. Now listen, in spite of what people will tell you, honeybee Africanization is on the rise everywhere in all the lower 48 states. Below the Mason-Dixon line, we're looking at nearly 100% saturation in all the southern states. In Arizona, like I said, we are at 100% saturation. The truth is the entire southwest high desert region of the U.S. is 100% saturation. That means if you see honeybees coming and going out of any hole, soffit, hole in the wall like this, old tire discarded under a shed, those are Africanized honeybees, and you don't know what they're going to do. They're all time bombs, and the question is, how long's that fuse? You don't know, and it's not worth the risk. These bees are competing with our native pollinators and inbreeding our native plants. Now here's the thing. When you have one species that dominates an ecosystem like these things do, and they are generalists, the way that they pollinate, they don't pollinate thoroughly, and it's not a balanced thing, okay? When you have one species that dominates like this, what happens eventually is biodiversity goes down and desertification suffers because the ecosystem itself, with all of its myriad inhabitants, it gets smaller and smaller and thusly becomes less adaptable to environmental changes. This is a problem. So never mind the Etsy Temu kind of thinking that, you have to save the bees and there's only one kind of bee to save. Honeybees are a problem in the Americas. Off the orchards, off the farm.